All right, I am back, and yes, Froge. The mobile Twitch is a lot of poopy ass dicks sometimes, but I am back. I have a delicious calzone, which is what I was making over there, and we're about to get into some Factorio. We're gonna factor some Oreos. Yes, when the hubger comes upon us, what can we do except put calories into our face holes? Don't mind me, I'm just taking a minute here to stuff my face with the calories. Let the song play out.
My phone stopped stroking out so I can see stream now.
Nice, nice. Good, good. How you been, Froge? I hope you're good. Okay. And now to the Factorio time. Oh, hold on. Ah, well, you know, y'all can do nine and then and also catch a stream. You can slep and have my dulcet tones in the background to lull you to sleepiness. Alright, so we gotta get some steel going. We need a whole lot of belts.
Well, I just wanted to say hello and check up on everyone. I'm gonna Nini now by everyone.
Alright, Nini Froge. Thank you for dropping by to check on peoples. We appreciate you. Don't mind me, I'm just putting some stuff on my quick bar here.
I'm gonna prop up my foot and attempt to sleepy again. Wish me luck.
Alrighty. Sleep well, Sly. I also gotta build some electrical poles. Go. Belts and poles going. I gotta put some wood in this chest. And go and gather wood, apparently. Damn, I do not have a lot of wood. At least not in this case. Hey, zing. Okay, so our task list so far, we need to set up copper and iron smelting. We need to set up a mall where we will be building basics that we require for to functioning. We also got to figure out where our main bus is going to go, and we do not have a lot of great options currently. Probably going to want to go and hunt down some of these nests just to give us a bit more space to lay shit down. Otherwise, the pollution from our factory is going to start bringing in unwelcome guests. So let's set up some smelters. We're gonna go with 24, a 24 furnace array to start off with. Something fairly small. Nice, nice. Good for the acquiring of the snackage. And we're going to use a little trick that I learned from Catherine of Skye. One of my favorite, my Factorio YouTubers. Make sure that we will be able to expand this furnace and get proper loads to it to fill that belt. Giggity. Oh, excuse me. Yes, yes. Very good, Thorn. Thank you for require snack. Okay, I'm gonna need some more splitters. Now this coal, we're gonna go ahead and prioritize it to output to the furnace or to the power generators first. Probably gonna want to set up some more mining too. We're gonna want to automate those electric mining drills just about as soon as we can. Hold on, let's wait for them to empty out this belt real fast. And we'll reverse the polarity. So that way we can continue to have this like mini smelter giving us iron. $144, that should be enough power poles for now. And we'll go ahead and set up another copper smelter right over here. Make this one slightly smaller, just 20. Don't need as much copper early on. Ah, sounds tasty. Oyster cracker treats, huh? Is that like cracker candy? I do love me some tasty cracker candy. Okay, so it looks like the best way to take our bus is going to be to bring it down south over here. So we're definitely going to have to clear out like all these nests right there. Also going to want to build a few underground belts. Start pulling in the copper ore from right here. Spooky, ominous music. Okay, so they're like savory cracker snacks. See, when there's this recipe for what's called cracker candy, where like you basically boil sugar in butter, and then you pour it over crackers, like saltine crackers laid flat on a cooking sheet, and you bake it, and it takes on this like crispy texture. And if you want to be really fancy, you can like melt chocolate on top of it, and it's like toffee. It's like really cheap toffee. Okay. Now we have all the inserters in place. Let's run power to this bish. Okay, and it looks like I'm going to need to make a few more inserters as well. That does sound tasty. I'll have to try that sometime. Okay, now we gotta run some coal over here. And bam. We have iron and copper smelters going. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna need to clear out some of these nests too, which means we're gonna want to produce some bullets. We're gonna need a lot of ammunition for the coming purge. Okay. Okay, looking good. Looking very nice. Looking 69. Alright, now how's our fish stock looking? We've got about 55 fish. We could probably take on a couple of nests with that. We got the smallerish one right here. Fairly... They're all pretty small, but... It's like, this one's the smallest, second smallest, third smallest. We're gonna have to take on all of them, though. GF oyster crackers? What's that? What's a GF oyster? Looking for girlfriend oysters? That feel when no big booba oyster, GF? Ah, gluten-free. Ah, boy's got a gluten intolerance. Gotcha. We gotta eat this fish, keep our health up. Oh boy. Oh no. We ran out of ammunition, so we're gonna have to just manually mine this nest. And then we're gonna go back to base to re-up on ammunition and come back, take care of this other nest here. $77, nice. That should be plenty enough to take down this nest and the other small one down south. Do a little time acceleration just so we don't have to sit here plinking this nest to death forever. Very cool, very cool. Okay, looks like the nest is over there. Okay, okay. If we approach from the cliff face, we can probably take out the nest without aggroing the worms, which is good because the worms are the ones that do most of the damage when you're taking out these nests. Oh, whoop, one of them got pissed. Okay, whoop. Nope. And they leave this sticky patch on the ground that continues to do damage to you. Oh shit. Oh shit, our copper mines are getting attacked. We gotta get back up there. Which nest attacked us? I could have sworn I'd accounted for all of them. Oh, this could be bad. This could be very bad. Oh shit, they already took out 2 of my copper miners. Man, fuck these biters. Where are they coming from? Yeah, there's a nest absorbing pollution somewhere. Oh, it must be down here somewheres. Or it's... Oh, it's the big one. It's this big one right here. That's where they're coming from. Thankfully, I've still got enough copper mining output for a little bit at least. We have plenty of bullets. Let's just take apart this bullet machine here. And we're gonna head down south and take care of these boys. Yeah, this is a big one.
IR checking wellness.
Oh, hello, hello. Hey there, Tiger. How you doing? I am currently fighting alien bugs. Like you do in video games from time to time. Okay, we're gonna go around here and get this other worm so that the base can't retaliate nearly as effectively. There we go. Now we got him. We can flip on some time acceleration. Mow this place down. Alright, I will do that wellness check in just a sec. And then we'll just clear out these worms real fast as well. Just for the sake of completion. It's always important to stimulate your worm to completion. There we go. Now let's check on that.
For 2 of my high school self-assessments, I put one of my goals as defeat alien space bugs. I got away with it 1 year but not the next.
That's some major science right there. Very impressive. And at such a tender age as well. Okay, so we're gonna bring the bus down this way. We're gonna need some cliff explosives, but we'll get to that when we get green skints. Alright, nests are cleared. Now we've got to set up a mall. Or a logistics hub for the more snooty highbrow among us. There's a major Factorio YouTuber who, their name is Nilaus, and they insistently refer to it as a logistics hub because they're like, no, a mall is a terrible, cheap place where you go to get terrible, cheap things. This is a hub for logistics within my factory. Ooh, kiss upon the cheek. All right, I will get to that in just a sec here. How we doing? Well, we're doing a lot better now that you're here, cutie. Bam. Now, what I am doing here is I am setting up a little piece of magic we Factorio players call a main bus. Because somebody noticed, well, many Factorio players noticed that right here on the world map, factories often start to look a lot like circuits, you know? And in a circuit board, the main bus is like the central line where a lot of the signals and power go through. Yes, main bussy. So what we do here is by centralizing all of our resources into a set of belts that we can easily pull from, we make the factory a lot more organized, and we avoid the terrible spaghetti mess that a lot of factories turn into if you don't plan them properly. So that way we do not end up with any spaghettios. Okay, and we're gonna set up our mall over here-ish, in this area. So let's just go ahead and clear out some of these trees real fast, other obstacles. Do a little minor time acceleration just to make it go a bit faster. Because you see, the biters, the buggy boys, the biters are not our true enemy. Our true enemy is the trees. The trees try to lull you into a false sense of security by absorbing pollution in the early game, but you can't rely on them. No, 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 they are fickle, and eventually they shall stop absorbing pollution and the biters will find you anyway. And then all the trees do is stand in the way of progress, keeping you from expanding your factory. For the factory must grow. The factory must always grow. Okay. So, let's see, real quick, before we continue. I kiss upon the cheek. Pop. Consume. Nice stretch. Oh, there was a pop. That was my knee. And to hydrate. I understand, Thorn. My spinal My spinal column is also made of Rice Krispies. That old spinal tinal. Okay, so we're gonna pull some iron off here. We're also gonna pull off some copper here. And then all of our assemblers and jazz... Actually, no. We should pull off the copper above the iron, because the iron's going to be used more. My intestinal spinal column. There we go. And a lot of people say stuff like, "Oh my God, Demi, the Factorio is so intimidating. How do you know all these things?" Internet. This is one of those games where you have to go to the internet and look shit up. There is, like, if you want a factory that's gonna function past blue science, you're gonna have to do some research. You're gonna have to you're gonna have to stand on the shoulders of giants. Okay, that one's gonna be belts. Actually, we're gonna have to do some impromptu stuff here. Oh, and we're also gonna want to pull power off to run that alongside the bus as well, so that we can hook everything up easily. Alrighty. You have a good night there, boy. Sleep well. Alright, we're gonna have to do some in situ manufacturing. Luckily, there is a button I can push to just pick stuff up off the ground and pull it right off the belt. Oh yeah, no, probably. I mean, that's the case with most people, I think. Most people's spinal is not in great condition position. Okay, let's just wait for this to run for just a minute. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and slap down an assembler or two for more other stuff we need. Need splitters. Need undergroundies. The underneathies. There's literally a mod for this game that all it does is change the name of the underground belt to underneathies. There's a bunch of silly mods like that. Oof. Yeah, you might wanna see a professional about that. If there is a what can only be described as a bump in your spine, you might want to just make sure shit is all kosher. Okay, we got plenty of underneath these. We got plenty of inserters. Could use more splitters. Gotta wait for these chips to manufacture. All right, and then we're gonna set up a mall, set up a red science, and then we're gonna want to set up some defenses too. Probably block up this upper region first, because that's gonna be the easiest with all these cliffs and water features. Closing off these deserts is gonna be kind of a biznitch. And what I generally do, I do something called defense testing, or defense failure testing, where at first all I do is I set up walls so that I can stand by and wait to see where those walls get attacked, and then I just reinforce those parts. Because if you're building an entire defensive frontier that's just end to end, it gets resource intensive real fast. Not to mention, very, very tedious to set up. Okay, so first we set up a place where we can make belts. Use a splitter to pull off of this minibus here. All we need is iron for that. Have it output to an iron chest here. And we're going to limit that chest to 2 stacks of belts, just so that it's not, like, spamming these low-level belts all day. Alright, lay down and get some rest, Thorn. Appreciate ya. Alright, next we're going to set up some underneath these. Which also only require iron. Basically the same as setting up transport belts, but you just add the underneathies here at the end of the production chain. Now splitters. Splitters we're going to need copper for. So once again, we're gonna give some room here for some production in the back with the copper. Set up another belt assembler right there. Circuits. and copper wiring. Now, I'm not using perfect ratios for this like I will for a lot of my other modules, but I don't really need to, because these are just going to sort of like drip feed at whatever rate they can, so that they like just refill gradually over time. Here's copper wiring. Oh, my eye. We're going to just get production going on these. Once again, limit these so they don't fill up. Do 1 stack each. Wait, why is it not passing these along? Oh, there we go. Alright, now we have plenty of inserters for right now, so the next thing I'm going to set up is an assembler, which basically, I believe, uses the same production chain almost. Yeah, just one simpler, because we don't need that intermediate step where we're making transport belts. Let's see. Bum, bum, bum. And gadam. Okay. And there we go. And then last of all, we'll set up some inserter production just as soon as our first assemblers come out. And limit that to 1 stack. There we go. All right, and I'm just gonna leave this running for a little bit, and I will take a quick break here. I will be right back.
And I'm a man, and I'm cool, I'm not a fool. Haven't you are my friend? Yes, you do stink, but that's part of your charm. Part of your charm.
Have a nice day. Spare me your obsolete empathy. Close your eyes. The voice of sleep. Don't waste another minute on your crying. Now feeling, remember me imagining sparkles of magic. Carry moonbeams, have a nice day. Oceans pulling from the center of the so funny. Shows the duality, the duplicitous razor's edge that all our lives must walk We're having a good time. But nothing hides the color of the lights that shine. till our hearts beat and one beats the other while the other just looks away.
Almost got it. Almost got it. There it is.
That was good.
Oh, man. You're welcome.
And I remember in the city, I would do anything for the light in your arms. Should have walked away and cried. Something love it no more. But I won't do that. Would you hold me down and hold you warm? Sent from heaven. Separated. In the oven, but not the kind you want to eat. Turn off your cellular devices just as fast as you can. And whatever you do, don't make me ask you again. So tonight, get ready to fly. We're gonna leave you all up in the skies. Whereas you're beautiful than the earth. All the places you wanna be. Fly away with me. Fly away with me.
Oh, fair maiden, dost thou wish to go to thine comic shop with me?
He's so funky. Come on and slam! Come on! Pump it up. Feel it. You see me? Feel the vibration. You're pumping. Wham, bam. Up the jam. I'm hot. You're not. You wanna jam. Hey DJ, turn it up. to sleep. Rest your eyes, rest your hair. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Rest your eyes, rest your hair. Going to sleep. Love a rocket ship, flying through the sky at the speed of light. A shield in front of me. I wanna see the stars. Give me everything. Love a rocket ship. Don't give up. Flying through the sky. I gotta hold on. A shield in front of me. Don't give up. I wanna see the stars all night long. You don't need anybody to believe in you when you believe in yourself. You don't need anybody to believe in you when you believe in yourself. All around the world, like on the highway, it's easy to believe. All around the world, they need to let me get back, express how you feel. All around the world, like on the highway, it's easy to believe. You know you got to. All around the world, they need to let me get back, going to sleep. Rocket ship. A new sensation. Now that the night is over, here I am. Together again. Live, baby, live. Baby, break the chains of love. Rocket ship. A new sensation. Now that the night is over, here I am. Together again. Live, baby, live. Baby, break the chains of love.
All right, I am back. Thanks for waiting there, everybody. Now, I've been leaving things running for a bit, so all of our resources should be nice and full, except it's not making inserters for some reason. Oh, shoot, I never hooked up the copper here. There it is. There it goes. All right. So we have a basic mall here. Now the next thing we want to do is we're going to automate our red science packs. And for that, we're going to need some, let's see here. We're going to need some assemblers. We're going to need some underneathies. We're going to need some splitters. And then, what the heck, why not? Another stack of belts. So, we're going to go ahead and extend the bus a little further down this way. We're going to want about 5 assemblers making red science. Now, the first thing we need for red science is we need iron gear wheels. And I'm going to go ahead and put those here. And I'm going to pull some iron off the bus. Now, you may say, but Dammy, the iron... You know, you get what I'm saying? Grab some inserters, too. Alright. These inserters will output to these belts. And then the other thing we need is copper plates. And if I set things up like so, an inserter will put copper plates on one end, or an inserter will put the iron gear wheels on one end, and the copper plates will feed onto the other. Bam. Then these go red science. Copy that over. And then we just feed these babies in here. Give it power. And boom, we have automated production of our red science packs. And we can start building, we can start doing some automated research. Now for this automated research, we're gonna want some more science labs. For that, let's see here. Iron gear wheels, electronic circuits. Now, I'm not gonna set up a like science lab builder at the mall because honestly, you just don't need that many science labs. Not necessary. Also, I just realized, let's check our power output. Okay. So we're still only using about 2/3 of our power, so we're good on power for now. Looking nice. Looking funky fresh, baby. We're going to want to produce about 4 more science labs, I'd say. 6 is a good number to start with. Yeah, 7, whatever. 7's fine too. Might consume a bit more science than we're making, but that's not a huge deal right now. Alright, and then... set up our inserters to put the science into the labs. Run some power to this biznatch. And here we go, baby. Hey, this is where the game really starts. This is where we really get going. We're cooking with gas. So we research gun turrets and stone walls. And that'll allow us to set up our basic starting defenses. Done lickety-split because we have time acceleration. We'll also do optics real quick, because this is going to let us set up little light bulbs. And that's going to be nice for when the factory gets dark at night, so we can see. Very important that you have functioning eyeballs in this game at all times. We're going to grab electronics, because that's going to open up a bunch of new stuff for us, but in particular, fast inserters. And this is probably a very high-speed concept. I know Factorio is very complicated. But fast inserters insert things quickly. Very important. So we'll get that done. Also, what happened to stream? Did I drop stream for a second there? It says I've only been going for 6 minutes. That's weird. Did our internet drop out for a minute? Well, it's fine. Everybody's probably asleep anyway. And then next, we're going to go ahead and research steel processing. This is going to allow us to take our copper plates and smelt them into steel, or not copper plates. It's going to allow us to take these iron plates and smelt them into steel plates. And then last of all, green science, the logistics science pack, which is the next level of science up. Okay. Now we have a couple of other things. We can increase our manual mining speed and get some heavy armor going. Let's just go ahead and research that real fast. Oh, and that makes me realize I never actually built light armor. Light armor is pretty easy to make. I'm just going to drop down an assembler here real quick. Slot some fucking iron into that biznatch. Now, one of the cool things about armor in this game, check this out, right? I take the armor, and I put that on my character and watch. Oh, wait. Oh, the light armor doesn't change his appearance? Is the heavy armor the first? Okay. Underwhelming, but the various levels of armor change the appearance of your character's avatar in the game. So, like, over time, you become this, like, power-armored super engineer, and it's badass. How much does heavy armor cost? 50 steel plates and 10 copper. Okay. So, red science is set up. we're gonna set up a few more goals. Let's see, we want to add fast inserters and long inserters. And then we're going to set up steel smelting. Oh, and of course, we're also going to want to expand mining. Because right now we're only mining a fraction of the resources here. We're also going to want to set up radar. And then finally, set up green science. Oh my god, why can't I spell science? And the radar, everything other than expanding the mall, that's going to come up after we set up some defenses. Okay. And in the meantime, I think that's good for tonight. I'm going to go ahead and get a raid set up. Let me save this again real fast. And in case anybody is still awake, here's our raid calls. We're going to be raiding Emmy Arcturus, who is an adorable raccoon whomst I never get to raid because she never streams this late, but she is indeed streaming this late. So let's go ahead and do that. Make sure I'm saved all up. Okay, good. Go back to the chatting screen. All right, well, thank you all for coming out for another lovely stream. Oh my goodness. Where did all my viewers go? That was weird. I had like 11 viewers a second ago. Fuck, it was probably the internet resetting itself, wasn't it? Yeah, because it still shows everybody on the viewer list. That's a thing. All right. Let's get that raid set up. All right. Now, thank you all for another lovely stream. I hope you all have a good night. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and know that I love you all. Bye-bye.